Alright, we're back. So on the original mock-up, we have an address here and here. And I really like that, how they're not just equal, how she put one on one side and one on the other. So they look pretty cool. Let's see if we can recreate that. Since this is part of the main banner, I need to put this over the top, and I need that text to go right here, and I need another box right here. So we need two little boxes inside of the big box. And because we have boxes side by side, I'm going to have to use a float. And remember, floats collapse. If you remember nothing else, remember floats collapse, because one of these days, if you have to build a website, it's going to become really relevant really fast. So let's make this div ID. And I'm going to hurry a little bit because I'm really tired and I'd really like a Coke. And I'm not sure how many people will make it just this far into the video. I'm going to put a P for paragraph tag. 302 West Industrial Road. I'm going to break. The old style break there, bad habit. Harrison, Arkansas, 72601. Okay. Another break tag. And the phone number. And 00, close your paragraph tag. Alright. And that shows up there. Now let's make, remember these are children of the banner. They're inside of it, nestled, safe and warm. I have a second address to put in another box beside it. Okay. Paragraph tag there. Hopefully I don't run out of time. And hopefully this is actually recording audio. I am not redoing this. Okay. And that ends the div. Alright, so now we have our basic text put in. Let's go style it in our style sheet. So let's find our banner. Remember, let's keep everything together and keep it neat and organized. Unlike my house. Okay, I'm going to tab in. And I need to do a couple of things on banner. Remember that your style sheets cascade and things get inherited, like font size. So we're going to put a font size of 12 pixels. We're going to do the font weight bold. And the color is going to be white. Remember, put that number sign. I'm going to put the padding at the top as 55 pixels. And remember, the padding is like that bubble wrap. And we want it bubble wrap because... Oh, mine computer. Because it has to come down. We don't want this text writing up here at the top. We want it just right here. Okay, so that's why we put the padding, so that we'll have an area there, a buffer. Okay, now we can tab in and we can say banner left and we can say banner right. And the naming convention is so that I know that these are children div elements. Alright, I'm going to float left. I'm going to give it a width. I'm going to give it a height. And remember how we found that? We used Photoshop to find our measurements. Trial and error works too. Alright, I'll go down to my other one. It's also floated left. Always check the color. If you got some weird colors going on, you've mistyped something. My width on this one is 156 pixels. PX is for pixel. If you wonder why I repeat myself so much, I have children and have found that it helps. If I repeat myself numerous times, they occasionally listen. 0 pixels, 5 pixels. Remember, like a clock on your padding. Top, right, bottom, left. That's your padding and your margin. You can also go margin dash left or padding dash left or padding dash bottom. This is a shorthand. There's quite a bit of shorthand in CSS to make the coding tighter. Let's see if we're getting close. It looks like there's something wrong with our height. Let's take a look and preview this and see how far off we are. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to go back here. And inevitably, you're going to have to troubleshoot. For some reason, this is really, really tiny. It needs to be about twice what it is. Okay, that looks about right. And this one needs to not have that big margin. I've done 2 of these just alike. I don't know why the measurements for one's different than the other. Probably screwed up somewhere. Alright, I'm going to keep massaging these until they're in the right place. When we come back, I'm going to do the final styles and we're going to call it done.